I recommended a Yamaha DTX8 electronic drum kit for a room where I'd teach. But Yamaha have a top range kit, the DTX10. So what's the difference? I don't own a DTX10 yet, but I've looked into the core differences and I want to share them with you so you can find the e-kit that's right for you. 5 main factors I use to judge an e-kit are pads, what are they actually made of? Do they feel good to play? Foot pedals, are they physical hardware or are they remote? Cymbal arms, are they adjustable or are they fixed to the frame? The brain, are the sounds good? Is it easy to navigate around? And the frame, how durable is the kit? In fact, how durable is the whole kit overall? Can it take a good thrashing? And of course, you want all of those to be the best quality for the lowest price. If we look at their top tier kit, just in passing, glancing at these pictures, you'll see they look basically the same. So the question is, how did Yamaha make this kit about 2,000 less than their top tier kit? Where are the downgrades? When it comes to the pads, all of the pads in the DTX8 are Yamaha's top engineering, and you get exactly the same thing if you bought their top tier kit, which is amazing. All, that is, except one. One pad is a downgrade, and it's the kick pad. It's still really good. It's nice and bouncy, and it doesn't run away. It's very sturdy. We've got some hard hitters playing that kit in that room, and it's absolutely fine for them. Velcro strip on the bottom is a real help. We have a carpeted room, so that's perfect. However, the top tier DTX10 just has more features. It has a feature where you can adjust the feel of the pad depending on what sort of bass drum you would normally play. This DTX8 is really just a pad. It's sturdy, it's kind of bouncy, but there's not much you can do with it. It's just there. Having said that, that's all most people need. Then we've got the frame. Now don't get me wrong, the frame for the DTX8 is super strong, but if we just look at the frame for the DTX10, you can see metal clamps, potentially metal or silicone rods, whereas here on the DTX8 we have the black plastic look, which is not cheap plastic. Don't hear what I'm not saying. It's good, but it is a downgrade. And what else? Well, the last downgraded element is the brain. The thing that people seem to care about most with this is number of preset sounds. Honestly, that's not really my thing. I just want one kit sound. I just want to practice on it. I want it to feel like a real kit. I want it to sound good. But this brain does not have a whole load of presets. In fact, in my live demonstration, I basically played them all. But there's not nearly as many as you'd get with the DTX10. It's a very slimline interface. Let's just compare the layout here. You can see in the DTX10 module, there are important differences. Individual sliders for every kit element, a selection knob for each menu. You've got aux in and out levels. Only some of these are present with the DTX8. Components in the DTX10 have physical controls which make them super easy to get to, where on the DTX8 you have to rootle around through the menu to find some of those things, as I showed you in my feature review. The summary there, the DTX8 brain, super solid, might be lacking some of those top tier features a real pro level player might want. So there are compromises, but honestly, I think the majority of us just want a kit that feels good to play and makes nice sound. Overall, it's a really great package from Yamaha, a cut price way to get a load of pro level gear with a few cutbacks from the top tier kit. Plus, the frame is super adjustable so you can move your cymbals to where it's most comfortable, and as I teach on this kit, flexibility was crucial because I teach people of wildly different heights and body shapes. The big question now, is this kit for you? In my opinion, this kit's absolutely dominating the upper mid-range market. Yamaha say that this is the new definition of upper mid-range, but I actually don't think they're exaggerating. It's really good, and in upper mid-range price terms, it's cheap. And this kit will be great to learn on, great to practice on. It's obviously much quieter than an acoustic kit. Worth pointing out, I've tested the mesh head version. There is a textured silicone pad version. Those pads will be a little quieter, but I like the mesh because I believe there's a more natural feel there because they are real drum skins spread over a frame. There's a trade-off. It depends what you want. If you need it to be super quiet, maybe the silicone pads are for you. If you want a natural lower impact feel, the mesh heads are for you. And for those cramped city apartments, it's definitely space saving. It's not the smallest E-kit you can buy, but it will pack itself into a tiny corner if you really need it to. And to be honest, at this level, why would you really want to buy a smaller kit? They're just less realistic. If you're a beginner, this could be an excellent kit to start with. However, there are much cheaper kits that you could get. I've put links for those in the description below. Most people prefer to start there until they discover how much they really want to invest in playing the drums. But if you're a committed and determined drummer from the start, this could honestly be your best investment. Now, if you're a pro, maybe you gig, maybe you do shows, make money from this, you'll likely be tempted to go for the DTX10, the top tier stuff, just for those extra level features that Yamaha would give you. To summarise, the DTX10 is ultimately a pro level kit with a pro level price. However, the DTX8 is a really neat way to get a load of pro level features and engineering for a much cheaper price. And this might make it the E-kit for you. Of course, all the kits I've mentioned are in the description of this video, so open it up, check them out, have a nice browse, see what's good for you, and I hope you find the perfect E-kit you're hunting for.